Radio. Another Monday. Another Rapid League. See what happens here. Just gonna curiously go check some championships. Finnish championships are running, and I haven't looked at today's games at all. Is my views alright? Those are fine. Yeah, I'd make this as tiniest bit smaller so you can see that one. Pitkänen Vartivaara. An Alapin of sorts. Queen b4. Curious. Seems an annoying bishop there. Another annoying bishop there. Okay. That's kind of weird that white did not exchange. Is that gonna be in trouble here? Probably not. That's a pawn though. I guess that's hanging there in the end. There. Go for the bishop attack instead. Interesting. So this is something. This could go here, there. Now if this goes here, maybe we can chop the bishop back. Alright, another game. Laadema University. So I already see this is gonna be a difficult game for everybody involved. Oh, black did not go for this. Guess white could have played this and then assume ideas to push f4. Black says no. Yeah, it's gonna be scary for both sides. Well, I can't push it at the moment at all, but you would love to play g3, f4, but then you're gonna rip it all open and that's scary. Now black's kind of trying to rip it open anyways. Really? Is that sound sack? Dead? Knight jumps here, queen. How does this even work? No, nothing here. How does this even work? Go for this. No knight there. I guess we can still go for this. This is the current position. I don't know if this is enough. I don't know. I'll chop once. Might have to take with king. You either check first or swing in here, and then swing in here. Can't take with the queen, I think. I think, yeah, it's too much. Oops, with the queen. is covered, so there's no mating pattern here. Double covered. I don't know. Still, is it enough? Who knows? Alright, here's a rook for 2 pieces. But white also has 2 pawns. That should be enough, especially with so little material on the board now. How did we get there? Another French. Exchange French. Something spicy. French exchange. Knight c6. Alrighty, could take there or so like black has extra pawn, but he has double isolani. Of course, this is not the happiest camper either, but it's also maybe it's a bit hard to actually win, except maybe not. But yeah, these pawns are not the greatest in the world, so it doesn't really matter too much. And we can always start chop. White just says, nah, we don't care. Now he cares. But he doesn't care about this one. No, the pawn structure actually looks like a normal again. Except this isolani there, possible double there. Threads coming up here. Wowza. Mate thread has to be played. Queen trade. Yeah, just I think this is gonna be like computer is gonna say plus 2.3. Only one. So it's not as easy as I thought. I mean, obviously it's not gonna be easy, but like I would assume why it's doing better here. Hello, Geldmager. How's it going? This seems to be some kind of a chess game. I don't know who's better or what. London. Hello, Tina. How's tuning? I'm not really paying attention at all. So we have 5 minutes until the tournament starts. And the dealio, like always, is that if somebody wants to play with me in that tournament. You're analyzing your opponent. No, not really. I was just looking at Finnish championship games. I mean, I might probably play one of those guys or more of them at some point in the future. But I'm not, like I'm clicking through the games, I don't really have any. They go in from 1 year and come out like, I forget everything I see. All right, so few players at the moment. Me and Blixt. They're probably gonna be Mr. Paulius first round. Oh, maybe not. He's not online. Escape Borga. Splachstaff. Bor. Snake Dog. Stefano. Do some spamming. All right. Not too many opponents or players. Maybe people are still celebrating Easter or something. Don't put on some tunes. Twitch only though. These guys have 5 players. 6, 4. This is another Finnish team. I don't know. Gonna be tough. Hopefully some people are coming in. Join. Make it easier. Again, the same stupid dealio that only the first place getter gets promoted. Not that at the moment the activity is so great that we could actually hang on to the top level anyways. Stambul, Skateboard. What do we have any goals in this tournament? Play a one decent game, I suppose. Or just be at least somewhat patient. Hello, Kenu. How's it going? I mean, some kind of patience and trying to at least calculate something. That would be a victory to me. Maybe win a game or two. I've been playing quite badly lately, so would be nice to get some kind of a brain activity going. That's my goal today. I may, well, maybe not get into crazy time trouble while trying to get some brain activity. It's only 2-second increment, so it's not much. Alright, here we go. maybe. We're gonna play the Istanbul dude. No, Shah. I don't know, even close to knowing how to pronounce that name. Let's make a move and then go. Accept extension in. Accepted. Alright, let's not play something automatic, like if I go for a torre, it's gonna be brainless moving of pieces, so let's go knight c3. Now it's the Nimzo. And let's not play anything nonsensical either. Let's play knight f3, like how bad can that be? Develop. Go knight bishop g5 to pin the knight. I think I'm gonna just like avoid, well, I guess we're not really avoiding any double pawns at the moment, but like should I try to put the bishop on d3? Fight for the e4 square. Could also maybe put the queen here and just avoid the double pawn, fight for the e4 square. And then my question to the world is, are we supposed to put the bishop here or here? Because there is always some kind of a possibility we walk into here. And at the moment it's not like looking at like that, but just if e5 happens and then they take here and I can't take with the queen anymore because of this. So I have to get myself double pawns anyhow. Alright, so they play h6. I'm not sure about that move, seems to be weird. Unless they have some kind of designs to move the knight, which was defending this square, but where is the knight gonna go? Well, since I moved my queen here, you can take here with a pawn. If the pawn is already here, and you have an easy way of getting rid of the double. But here, since that is not the case, I think I'll take with the queen. Now we are also looking at this square. They are looking at that square again, maybe pushing e5 is the plan, maybe even e4. We could push the big center here. They can do that. And then it's a little bit like King's Indian, except there's no fianchetto bishop here. I'm talking about this structure versus that structure. Like here, hitting this guy. b3, bishop b2. Maybe, well, let's push e4. And also, no. Let's go for this. This could be a thing, or I don't know where. Go there. I assume the knight c5 is gonna happen first. Oh, it's just gonna put the knight there and there. Well, fine. Well, then. Also, he does unleash the bishi. But let's unleash our queenside while we can, now that they took the pressure off here. I don't know, but like a c-file action. I think I'll just go here and ignore this. Play me, please, Mikhail Tal. I'm playing in a tournament, so I cannot play. Do play on chess.com. On stream, very rarely nowadays. for money. No. I don't really play for money. Should we use this rook? Weirdo. For fun. Yeah, usually for fun. In my opinion, it's very tacky, or not tacky, but problematic to play for money online. Because you have no control of the players. Anything goes. Alright, so it's a bit scary. Things are starting to appear near my king. I think I'll just put this guy here. Way out of sight. Guess they could actually go there. And even here. Yeah, I'm probably a little too slow here. A little slow poke. Maybe queen here, we could stick g3 in. If this happens, I don't know if I have guts to actually play g3, because even taking it away is gonna be kind of dangerous. Well, I have to take that one, that's for sure. Don't have to worry about that. Bishop queen can't get here now. Bishop can't really go here. Well, queen can't go either here, so that's not gonna be a problem. I was gonna think about trapping the bishop, kind of forcing into this side of the board. It's not bad. Could also just go for them. Play here. The bishop is good. It's also guarding this, even though the knight comes there. Taking here is gonna open the rook here. Guess f3 kind of holds on. But I think if the queens get off, we should have some kind of a little pull here. This is definitely a pawn sack. Bang. Do you have follow-ups? What else could they do? Go here, I think I'll just chop, 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 chop. We're gold. We're golden there. I mean, I guess queen could go here, cover this. We could take this, but that's not as good pawn as the other one. Alright, that's fine to me. I'll just chop it and pop it. Chop, chop, pop. Rook in. He has very hard time trying to get rid of the rook. I think. Maybe he's not. Maybe he does not have hard time getting rid of it. Oh, that is semi-disgusting. We accept everybody in. We did. So if anybody wants to join, say so. Or ask to join and then spam the chat that you're trying to join. Yeah, that is good. What's good? That is good. We could maybe go here now. With the idea that we hit this guy. And if he takes, then the bishop is no longer here and I can go here. And if he doesn't, then maybe I can chop and chop. Hello, Algernon. How's it going? Can I? There is some chances that he sacks this and gets in himself. But that seems a bit scary, to be honest. It's such a weird move. Let's play it. Let's play it. I mean, of course, you can like go here and chop take this way. Perhaps. It's going good. Was gonna read. Well, you've been talking about reading the chess book for weeks already. But the tournament sounds also good. Reading chess books is fun. Also, that's good for your soul. At least chess soul. I have no way of actually pronouncing the opponent's name. Alright, so, well, yeah, we have to take. I was gonna say we hit this, but then they take with the bishop instead. That seems halfway forced. Opponent offers a draw. I have to say no thank you, unfortunately. I have designs again of getting in. I feel like it's all about c-file. After we... Okay, again, maybe this is a weird move. But it has 1 point to it. But it also covers c2 in some case. But it's fighting for that c-file again. So now if black goes here, it's a chop, 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 and go fork these guys. That's a good move though. That's a damn good move. Did not see that he can cover everything there. Fine. Well, all is not lost. All is not lost yet. Let's try to sneak the bishop on this side of the world. Well, I guess I could think about going here now too. Alright, just so I'm ready to meet them. Chop, chop, bishop here with king e3. Knight would go here. I think I'll say no to any knight jumps. Let's go here. Cool. Wait. That's... I guess it's fine. I'm just gonna go here for fun, expecting this to happen. And then I have a... I was gonna say maybe I could sneak peek this guy in with an exchange sack. Bishop takes pawn, takes rook, goes here. We take there. Chop, 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 chop. I don't know. I'll try it. Might just fail miserably, but also looks fun. Now we're hitting this guy 3 times. Can I go here? Alright, maybe this didn't actually work. And by actually, I mean at all. Somehow I thought this is not a thing. I could go here. I mean, I can go here, but then it's not so great. Alright, fail. Big fail boat. Oh. Why think for a second when you can't even move? Not sure about that move. Let's go here. Oof, don't lose on time. Spicy, spicy. Oh, that's not good. My opponent was fighting really well, but he got in too much time trouble there. And thanks for the follow, Melville. Yeah, probably the exchange sack was not the ideal way to go. I thought it was better than it was. Let's see. There's very little here. And this is just a stupid move. We're completely lost. Now we have chances. Now we have big chances. Somehow still lost if they play a4. I go here, I suppose. Oh, even letting the king, this guy die. Rook strong. And these are not going anywhere since the king is blockading them all. Horrible. Well, looked funny. I went for it. I hung my queen. Don't do that. Grels is another Finn. I've played him many times in real life. Well, not that many, but a few times at least. So this is some kind of a hybrid Slav system where they don't, as long as they don't shut down the queen, I'm not gonna go in or move the bishop out. This is the funny, just designed to play against the queen b3, going for there. And then we'll bring the bishop out, probably here. And then make the McDonald's pawn formation. Oh no, sorry, wrong color. Wrong color, it's supposed to be yellow. How do you make a yellow? The McDonald's arc. It would be perfect if we had a few here too. Now they ruined it too. So I think we take this way. We don't end up with the backward c-pawn. Take, go here or here with the bishop. Also, I was supposed to actually think and not just play like an idiot. Could we like go here and then here? Does that make sense? Thinking that maybe the bishop is worse here than it would be here. It's not gonna be good anywhere. Let's just go here and not be weird. Like, still a little development, even you could try to argue it's on the wrong side. This looks tempting, but then the bishop actually has a scope here. Well, it's not probably that tempting either. I think I'll castle. This is a strong knight. Can I use this knight? So this is still covered. And also I can maybe take without getting actually forked. If I went with this knight, for instance, we can't really take with the knight and then it's a fork over it. Now I can take with the knight, keep the bishop, and it's not a fork. Of course we lose the control here, and I have a question as a streamer myself. How is this chess.com profile extension called? I don't know what's chess.com profile extension called. I don't think I have such thing. I'm playing on Lichess, by the way, so like I have the chess.com pieces on, which can be confusing, but I'm playing on Lichess now. Below your stream. Oh, I forgot I even have that one. Isn't there some kind of link you could click to see that? I can maybe go check how it looks. I've added it so long ago that I can't remember. There is the link in the bottom there. Chess profile. It links to this Twitch extension that you can get that from. Yeah. If you click at the bottom of that extension, there is a link to the Twitch extension. Maybe I should push this first, so they don't push there. I'm still planning of taking, but I would rather not see f5 happen at some point. Like if I take with the piece, I have to. This is hanging. I have to move it and then maybe had time to press f4. So, question, do we go here and bother that rook a little bit? Why not? It's like it's not doing much here or here. I might as well do something. I would love to go here, but that probably doesn't work tactically. Some kind of bang bang thing. I mean, I guess I could bring the queen here and try to put this guy there. I got a win with the split time. Nice. I don't think I have time to try to put these off because they are threatening to go here and then double here and then get in. I don't even know if I have time to do it this way. Probably not. It's the same problems. And the C file is lost. Same as the last game. Hello, guy who plays guitar. How's it going? Okay, we are to move rook here. Idea, defend this. Why didn't you? But then he just takes it though. Then a weird double pawn there. Oh no. White is playing very rudely. It's playing very rudely, I'd say. I have no space at all. Hydrate. All right. I don't have tea, only water. Horrible. I don't like this position at all. Technically, we are decently sound, but they controlling the only C file here is a big problem. Bing bang. I don't know. I'm letting him take it. Is that good, bad, ugly? I don't know. Just bringing the knight. Maybe he goes there. Covers this is the point. And I don't think this is gonna be a big problem because we just take. I think that's decent two rooks for a queen. Okay, so we have this defended already, which is nice. It's still annoying though. Very annoying. We are almost dead. Like what moves? What moves? Nothing moves. Nothing moves. I don't know. Typical. Well, this is very typical game for me. Complete nonsense. Maybe a Luft. I don't know if I like that one so much because it does take the pressure off me a little bit. Like okay, you might win that pawn there. That is probably true too. How do we do it? And how do we do it now? Randomly b4. Because why not? This restricts the knight. I play a3 h3 against 2200. That's crazy. Alright, so knight is maybe going somewhere. Which is good for the knight. I don't know. Can I go here? Are those like a question mark? Of course the b pawns are gonna be suck. But maybe we have one on the a file instead. Even if they defend. And then we are on the knight. So I'm not sure about the trade from them. Knight is covering everything. My only weak pawn. Okay, these are weak too, but like this I probably cannot lose. This I don't care about. This seems fine. Well, this seems fine. Maybe it's not so fine. Maybe it's not so fine. I mean, we could always defend our b-pawn eventually, like, why not? Should we play g4? That's kind of questionable. Just for fun, like, just be a pain. I'm gonna defend this idiot here. I'm not sure about the g4 nonsense at all. Let's push them pawnies. Maybe we make a fast pawn here. Can I go rook a2? Because I see the knight is coming here. And if I play g4, he's gonna lock that side up. If I go here, here we could go for the g-pawn. He wins the g-pawn, I win the g-pawn. He's on here. I have a h-pawn that's kind of far. We could maybe think about winning. I don't know. I'm gonna sack this side. Sack it or mack it. Funnily, I have no breakthroughs there at all, so I'm not sure. That was very sound decision. Can I go here? This is getting to the spicy territories. All right, this way. I don't think there. It's probably not fast enough. Oh wait, I probably was supposed to do this one instead, yeah. Right, now it's getting a little, my rook's getting a little sidetracked badly here. I don't like him going instantly there. Knight here was much better. Under their pawn, or behind the pawn, whatever way you look at things in the life. This even wins the pawn. Hello, Wolfgang, and thanks for the follow. Here we can even chop the pawn. This is kind of turning into our favor a little bit. We have 2 extra pawn, maybe even too soon. I guess he could go here and be kind of solid. Here I take here. We are maybe threatening to take there. Alright, that's a good move. Defending the off. No time, no money. No time, no money. What happened there? Hundus has subscribed. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I'd give you a shout out, but I have no time to give shout outs. Let's run. Let's run. Let's run. Yeah, this is turned out completely the other way around. Completely the other way around. I'm doing fine unless I lose the game. My feelings always are based on how I'm doing in the last game of mine. Oh, crabola. Oh, they had a fork here. Oh shit, that was a mouse slip. Oh, they didn't have a fork there. Oh, they did. Yeah. That was a mouse slip. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, I'll resign. But I was lost there anyway, so it doesn't really... I mean, I was not lost here, but here I was lost. What that is, you know. They do this first. Here we are still fine, but then I slipped it there. I was gonna move it here, then I realized the queen defends this and then slipped it. Well, anyways, thanks Undusa for the sub. Ouch. Ouchie. Murzu is playing. Somehow Blixt has 22 points. I have 2. Wonder if I should try, like Blixt tries, berserking all the games. I just can't. Sorry. Like, I understand it's that for team points it would be ideal. But the point is of these streams to actually play rapid games. And if I berserk all the games, then I might as well play Blitz tournaments. So Queen's Gambit declined exchange variation. Is there anything here? Probably not. That's just play normally. Just curious. Oh, g5 does not look like a very standard way to go. And the bishop here usually is not one of those either. The problem with bishop moves early is this gets weakened. This almost weakens. And more squares. We could throw in this check here, c6, bishop takes. I guess they could, but then I can take here with check, but he can block. But it's probably gonna be, I think that's maybe worth it. It's not obvious though, but the bishop might be good. I mean, too good to be sacked for stinking trying to win a pawn. Alright. Did not see that they could retreat with the bishop. I guess that is legal, but maybe also this is legal. Except maybe knight takes, queen takes, c6, fork. There we could go queen e5, hit the rook, but maybe f6 there, and Ah, that is disgusting. Yeah, it's not worth the money. Maybe. Oh, wait. After I go here, or I could maybe just go here too. So I'm kind of sickening the c6 is pinned to the rook. I don't know. Does it work? I'm curious. Hello, Adarsh. So this looks extremely risky. Also, they can take here, and with idea to pin me, but then I have this with check, so those don't concern me too much. But this is interesting, like chop c6, and then we either check first. My idea was to go hereabouts. I think this way. We go first here. I got concerned f5, about f5, but I mean, I didn't even consider. I was for a split second. I was thinking about the queen in the corner, and this trapped there. Queen might be trapped here too. And thanks for the follow, Sophia. I appreciate it. All right, so technically we're alive. Let's go all the way here. This is pinned, so we don't. The queen looks pretty trapped, but the bishop being pinned, we should be fine. And now they missed this. Guess they can still survive a little bit there. I think I'll go for I mean, this is not guaranteed. Queen trade. Probably should have taken. This guy keeps being pinned. This guy keeps being pinned. Maybe on this side, question mark. Nah, let's just stick this idiot in the middle of the board. Seems good. And then not get borked. I think I'm gonna move my king here. Because why not? Alright, I probably should take my rook now. While we can, and then, I don't know, bring the knight out somewhere. Alright, maybe they have ideas there. I think I'm just gonna stop it. I think my Russian opponent was drunk. That would be surprising. They are very hardly drunk at Russia. Almost never. Almost never. A threat of sorts. My opponent missed the fork, unfortunately. Or fortunately for me. Oh, I'm very interested. Was the thing at all correct? It looked like a very, very dangerous pawn to steal. Apparently it was not. I mean, I'm much, much better here. Any other move like h4 and we are doing golden here. And the other is kind of true. White's position, the black's position is not good with the g5 played, and the king side is wrecked and the queen side is wrecked. Apparently this kind of holds, but it's not the best. Here I was thinking that if I go here first, they play here, and then here, I guess it didn't matter. I was somehow thinking I'm smart by doing it this way, but we still can attack the rook and then save the bishop. Fine. Here I think, well, here I think black was supposed to check me and then keep the queens on. And still, this is a little bit questionable still. No, probably not threatening this, but also this is not ideal. Castles. Dun, 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 dun. You've gotten 5 games in Dinin. Largenon. GB Modson. Yeah, I mean, I'm playing 1400, but I'm still not gonna berserk because I don't wanna. I wanna play rapid games. I also want my opponents to play rapid games. That makes or that's good for them too. But we don't need to play more normalized. Let's play knight c6. All right, what's our cup of poison? Let's play, I don't know, some kind of classical Sicilian. What they take. Not sure about that's a good idea. Really, well, they used 3 moves to trade a knight that moved once. Also got me another kind of central pawn. Now we have, well, honest central pawns 2-1. And we have a nice support here too. And maybe a b-file. But it's probably more about the training of way from the centralized knight to and maybe improving my position while doing it. So how do we do it? e5 or e6? I want the bishop out. And I don't think, I mean, technically probably could even do this and allow the double, but then it's a kind of I'm gonna play e5 bravely. Alright, they're trading everything. And that is always a strategy if you wanna draw. I think I'm gonna take with the pawn for fun. And then we'll push there. Could go here, could go here. Like to go here too, but then maybe chop chop. Check. be a little careful we don't run into any nonsense. Actually, I think we are running into nonsense if I actually play f5. Chop, chop, queen f3. Hitting everything on the f-file, the bishop, the pawn, and c6. Well, then I'm probably not so happy about the f5, which was my point of taking with the g-pawn. Oh, boys. Let's attack g-pawn. They could play here and threaten mate, and I'm probably gonna fall for it too. It's gonna be so embarrassing. Or play the bishop here, forgetting that the f-pawn is pinned. Another embarrassment. So bad. So bad. So I don't know, we'll defend it with the queen c7. This is hanging, that is hanging. Oh, fancy. Alright, I'm gonna play the ugliest move I've done this week. Rook g7. Bishop pair though, am I right? Well, they're kind of sando bishop pair. Horrible. Maybe we'll do a manual castle with the fianchetto rook. But hello, Save-A-Lot, how's it going? Just a few more wins. Oh, you need at least 10 today. Then you can quit. When you have 10 wins. We could go back here, but also could go here. We could go here. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. This team is not the summer camp. We're taking this thing seriously. Only if the win is acceptable. I'm gonna do what I said I'm gonna do. Not worried about the bishop there, but maybe I should be a little worried. More worried than a little worried. If you aren't first, you're last. Yeah, I like your American attitude. Don't celebrate second place. Very American of you. Nice. Alright, so this looks excellent. We hit the stinking queen. And we do it by ripping open everything. They should have played there. They should have played there. I don't know, let's trade those pieces. Oh, where are you running? Pre-move. Okay, I did not expect the king to go running around here though. And that is disturbing. I don't know how we get through. Oh, check with discovery too. Horrible. Horrible. How do we win this game? Turn the knight and mate. Alright, good move, good move. Defending their castle. I don't know what that does, to be honest. Seems to be a move of rook. King can go anywhere it wants to. Spicy. I don't know why I'm going here. Doesn't matter where we go. Let's go here. Oh. There might be checkmates coming. Let's block with the bishop. Ouch. Yay. We're in the 5th place. Unless everybody does like Blix does. And no chances of getting to the top. But to be honest, probably wouldn't have a chance to get there anyways with 5 players versus their 8. Also, this guy seems to be even crazier fire here. 35 points. Lockless. 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 I don't know what that means. So turn on some mirror. Blues. Bluesy blues. 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 I don't know. Let's play random. I guess it's now. Apparently, Leech's cost is the Irish Gambit. Or maybe this position. A Jobava. Yeah, yeah. Leech's calls it the Irish Gambit. I remember my first beer. Was it a good one or a bad one? Because I remember tasting beer first time and thinking that who the hell enjoys drinking this shit? To be honest, I kind of still sometimes feel the same way. Oh, that seems to be maybe a bit of a hanging pawn, because the knight is pinned. Can I take it if I ask politely? There's no funny business here, so I think I can. I hope there is no funny business there. Maybe it just isn't. I'd love to somehow take there with the knight for a second, but if I take here, he takes here. Push light. Yeah, probably true. That seems like an annoying bishop though. I hope it's fine though. Hope he's fine here. All the way here. Nah, let's just do this. And everybody's defended. Of course they could move the bishop somewhere and hit this guy here, but what can you do? Not much. Oh, that's a good move. Well, doggammit. Doggammit, I say. So if I go here, they take here, and then the problem is that this bishop hangs in the end. So I might have to hit this idiot here in some kind of hopes that they take here and I'll take here, and then find a square for the bishop. Queen can't stay here. Oh my god. What about this move, you idiot? Bishop h1, b1, h1 maybe. Yeah, or h1, yeah. Well, it's a square. I was actually thought about it like it's the only square. But I didn't really believe too much. I beat 120-100 and got stalemated against another. That's the way to do it. Get stalemated. Oh, might. Good game, Nogis. My opponent says good game before the game is over. What does that mean? Are you resigning? And what does maitre mean in French? Some kind of grandmother? Is he calling me a grandmother? Ay, I'm confused. I mean, I don't know, he's also talking in the public chat. I don't think Given needs to resign, because it's fine. It's all fine. Well, what are you complaining if you're taking them, killing them all? Just take their points. Maybe if he takes here, I can actually go here. Question mark. I'll get a hold of Cormac. Ask him to put you against the higher rated people on some 2100 jumps. Indeed. Those 2100s are all jumps. What happened here? Why is my opponent not moving? And maybe that's fine too. Sitting here. And here. So, I guess I could now do this that I saw earlier. Should have probably moved before too. We could take here, they take here, we could take here. The bishop is hanging, the bishop can move away. We can also maybe take here, either or with the pawn. It's still hanging here. I think I'll just do it this way, because why not? Why not? We're up a pawn 2 and maybe an exchange. Opponent says, no, this is enough. Fine. Bishop takes e5 was cool. Losing Sherpat would have been cool. Oh, here. Yeah. I mean, it might be their best bet. And then wreck me on the dark squares a little bit if I move this guy somewhere. Or something. Alright, we're playing another Finn. Disgusting. The part 1 pixel bigger. Like I played already. Probably 30 years ago. In real life. I don't know, this is some kind of call I accidentally ended up in. Horrible. Alright, so I assume they are gonna play for that. Maybe we'll play for this. Everybody gets a pawn break. Oh, let's play our pawn break. This is just a mix of every d4 opening I know. Yeah. Alright, I don't know if this is such a great idea. Because you do give me central pawns. Maybe I'll go back here to have this covered twice. There's also sometimes when this happens, you could play maybe e5 and counterattack. I mean, this is probably the best defended pawn in the world. We do like our pawn centers and we like them solid. Backwards. Semi-open file. Put the rook there. Not the rocket science. Not rocket science. And now we probably denied what they wanted to do, that they put the bishop there and go trade at least this guy off. Let's do something caveman-like and just go chop those and checkmate. Queen goes there and then knight goes there and then that one and then checkmate. Easy peasy. Yeah, it is a bit loose. We need more. We need more. Maybe rook here and then drop the bishop back, then we have the queen and the rook defending it too. Then only if we could somehow trick my opponent to taking here. Maybe I'll move the rook here so he takes there and then I'll defend it with the pawn too. Dun, 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 dun. All my opponents fall some point fall asleep. Kind of falling asleep too. How's things here? Hello, Mixu. Doing alright. Who won the tournament? I played one game. Said Shumits was not me. Monza won. Nice. $28 points. So you're saying my 2 points was not enough? I'm just out of fun defending it more. Oh, I didn't actually think that they had some kind of a plan. Man with a plan. We could just try to keep the bishop, but I don't know. It seems like it's not really needed. And bishop is, unless I somehow could get it here, then maybe it could be okay. I mean, obviously black's not gonna take. At least they should not. Well, I did not see that hanging there. That's semi-bad. That is semi-bad. Doggone. I was so concentrated of defending d4, so I forgot that there is also e-pawn. Horrible. Alrighty. I think maybe black was supposed to play knight d5 earlier before chopping there. Like here, knight d5. I can't keep this idiot defended. I have to take here, you take here. Hitting my rook here. There's some compensation for the c-pawn, but probably not enough. Can I chop here? Oh, they're also hitting this guy. What kind of a music is this? I'm gonna play my loss on this kind of a weird stuff. Alright, what's going on there? This knight is gonna go to a good square if I don't take fast. Can I drop this guy? And is there funny business here or here? I don't know. I don't want to lose them. A-pawn. I feel like this is probably weaker than still some kind of weakness. Maybe. E4 was getting on the way of defending d4 anyways. That is true. Sometimes you just have to sack few bad apples. Keep your most important pawn alive. Here, or maybe there. I don't know. Let's put the poor knight rook there. Think about doubles or something. My opponent was AFK for this first move, so I split my time to get the bonus points. There is probably some kind of a move limit for Berserk to actually work. I remember correctly. Or like you probably don't get the berserk bonus for two move game. Like there is some minimum, probably maybe like 10 or 5 or 10 moves minimum for getting the berserk extra point. Alright, you attack this, but if I attack this, you have to move the queen. And this guy is defeated, but that guy is not. And that seems like a good dealio. This is also probably AI generated, I think. Computer is singing to us. Alright. I'm not smart enough to tell and ignore the difference. Just gonna run away. Or put the knight into somewhere more useful. Not that it does much here anyways. But it's an extra knight. It's not bad. Well, it kind of covers this and then this and... Okay, instantly useful. Yay. Also, I think I win the pawn. Because no F5s. I could also maybe go for this, but nah, let's just take this and then go for the pawn. Oh, at least it's very annoying. Pin. I win the pawn, but we get pinned. Unfortunate. How do I untangle? Let's go help with the king. Funnily, the knight defends here and keeps the rook away from here, so can't even do anything funny. Yeah. For some reason, everybody's talking in French in chat. And I don't know any words of French. Okay, I'm gonna play the queen stuff. I don't wanna play the nonsense. Let's throw in my stupid check line. Oh, interesting. So is there idea some kind of a d4 bishop here? That's dirty. Horrible, horrible. Another stupid check here. Yeah, let's go here and be happy. Undefend. Then I somehow play this too. The plan is to go here and then play this ghost pawn backwards. Well, my Scandi structure took me a while to get back to d8. Might as well have gone back here instantly. Wouldn't been so hard. Would not have been so hard. Keep the pin. I keep the pin. Let's try to be a bastard to the end. And now at least he did something stupid there. It looks like a normal Scandi to me. Me too. Even covered this square so the knight's not getting out. I mean, I'll bring those idiots out. Why not? Bring them idiots out. Maybe push for... Oh, maybe I don't push. Because it's a bit awkward for the bishop if you have to take with f-pawn. I let him take the bishop. If he wants the bishop, he can have the bishop. We don't care about the bishops around here. Bishops suck. Maybe castle queenside too? Question mark. Why not? And then try to decide which side are we gonna go with the queen. Could also maybe go here and say, let's trade some queens. Then he maybe chops and says, Forgeroni. Like the queen bishop is hanging though, so Forgeroni might not be good enough. Let's keep that in hand for future. If he takes... Oh. This does weaken things a little bit. We could steal a pawn here. Stupid, not stupid. Pawn is a pawn. Always steal a pawn. b5. There's also hanging bishop, but that seems very scary to take because of this and that. Ay, 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 ay. I can't defend this stinking b7. Like even this dies to here. So unfortunate. Run away with the king? I don't think so. Like if I could somehow check ourselves back. But no, the king is here. I don't have any way to go back. Gonna do something really ugly and play a6. Nobody would know you went queen d5, queen e5, queen d6, queen d8, queen d6. Yeah. And queen d6, queen c7. All right, so they stinkily defend the check. I don't like that kind of a play where you'd actually defend. Stick the knight there. Only cowards defend other people's threats. Only cowards do it. I don't know. Let's bring the other idiot here. I really don't know where these guys all belong. This knight has no good scores left. We go here and try to trade off this guy. Just do it. Yeah. Stream elements is really stupid if it's gonna actually block cowards. Why would you block cowards? I don't know. It's not so great. Randomly there. Oh. Yeah. It's a bit problematic. Knight jumps in, I have to hide there. Life is not so fun anymore. Ooh, spicy. Maybe I can take here though. Maybe not so great. Spicy, but not so great. Even defending this, so I can take here and not worry about any technicalities here. Yeah, the Yerevan team always has that one guy, but sometimes he gets more points than our team together. So if this happens, I can take the rook and there is no mate because this defends backwards. I hope there is no funny business with c7 though. At least the queen is not on that checkmate there. Alright, that's a threat of sorts. But this is probably gonna be do you wanna see how to play stupid? Let's give a check. And then be a complete bastards, like real bastards. No, don't resign, go here. I'm not gonna checkmate you. I was gonna hang the queen for fun to get this pork in. Just to really rub it in. Denied. Knight moves backwards. Yeah. Hello, rocket. More points than ours combined, indeed. We're playing somebody. Let's play the French. Not surrendering it instantly. Wanted rook d7. Knight fork is just mean, indeed. Okay, so how do you play this advanced crap in the French? Play c5. Well, there is the funny line where you... I don't know which sells this more. This one or this one. But the dumbest way to get rid of the bad French bishop. Just go trade it on b5. And if it doesn't even double my pawns, then we are probably happy about life. I mean, if you want that, then sure. I'll be happy to. I'll let you get it. Okay, he's probably quite solid. But on the other hand, I should be also quite happy. No weakness at all. We kind of hoped he would not do that. Could have sneaked the knight there before the... I probably could have sneaked the knight there. Probably missed chance. Can go here to keep that knight covering the stupid pawn. Hello, hello. I saw you in Envoy stream, Rocket. Played him. Doesn't stream chess all the time, but he is pretty good for almost self-taught chess player. You sneak there. Yeah, I've been watching him for a while, for quite a long time. It's probably not worth it, the stuff here. I think I'll castle, why not? Now I probably cannot do it because of counter Crabola there. Counter Crabola. Right, takes. If takes, I can't take back. I actually can. So if takes, I'll probably just take. I'm not saying that this is good anyways, but this might just lose to question mark. Let's do it anyways, for fun and glory. I did not bother calculating this nonsense. Probably. Probably. I just want the 2 pawns and then a rook for the 2 pieces and then have 2 passed pawns. And maybe stick the rook somewhere nice. But I think we can this one just take back because this and they can't take here because of this hangs, and if not then we do something. Take there and don't even sack anything. I don't know if they can actually do some kind of nice move with the knight instead of taking here like a it's not so easy to get to a good score. Take it here, we take it here. Here doesn't do much. I mean here, maybe. Light bulb in my room broke, so I can't read book tonight. Well, candle, like the olden days. Reading a ghost story by candlelight. Alright, so that's probably good. So, if we retreat somewhere, question mark, for instance here, we have this move here to break the pin. Use phone flashlight. Should be fine, right? We have an extra pawn. Maybe even stick this guy there. I think I'll just stick it there for fun. Some stupid ideas. Actually, it probably doesn't work. Does it? It might. I was gonna take there. It goes there. Because this is a fork indent too. Oh, this is so greedy. Does it work? Maybe it works. It is greedy. Greedy, greedy piggy. Or all the way. I don't know. Try to get here. Or here trying to kind of block the b-file for I don't know what reason. Well, he goes for counter fork. But we could chop here. Then he takes here. Yeah. Give me the rook. The problem here is that he can't even take it back because of this. And if he takes here, this guy hits the queen, so he can't take it back. Of course, he has the fork indent, maybe. Like this somehow. Oh, all that is probably possible too. We could probably take here. Queen takes. Rook takes, rook takes, rook takes, knight takes, king takes, rook check. No rook check. Knight is here. The knight might be trapped there, but they have a little bit of a back crank problem too. This seems like it works, maybe. Yeah, it's not even close. They could trap the rook knight, but it's Giacomatto. So I have to do some kind of luft here, and then I have time to free my knight. Also, it, like I'm up 3 pawns, so even if died sign doesn't matter. Shakkimatti. Indeed. Flix has more points than the rest of us, almost. Not entire, not. Sometimes he has more points than the rest of us. One day I'll get more points than he does. One day. It's somehow very annoying. Okay. Hey, I should actually. Let's make a move hunt before we change the music. My opponent berserked. I'm not gonna berserk because there's no point. Somehow we have been tricked to playing e4. Oh, what is this? The Latvian gambit? How does this nonsense go? Take here. Knight c6, is that a move? Is that a real move? We could take probably, right? Alright, I'm gonna let him have the pawn back if they want to. That is risky, probably. Probably right. Well, whatever. It's very stupid to go into some stinky Latvian line you have no idea of. But, like, why can't I play d4? How does this thing work? How does this nonsense work? If I play g3... Bishop f1... Maybe, I don't probably need to. We could probably go here too. And passant is forced. Really? I have heard that one too. We could also maybe go h3, even though we're not really threatening to take. Could also go here and be like super hyper solid. Mega super solid. Let's go here. Then threaten to kick everybody around with h3. Trade queens, be happy. I mean, I don't know. Somehow it feels like it should still be said that the knight should just go to h6 and be happy there. Could also maybe bully the queen there. It's probably not smart. Not smart. Not smart. I mean, they are gonna play there, and then have some play against the d-pawn, so can't be complete idiot here. Well, let's be a little idiots anyways. Let's be a little idiots. Do we like the bishop? I don't know, I'm gonna play there. If c5, I'll just defend. Some point chop this guy off. I mean, maybe I should have taken it instantly. But now that he does that, then I'm more happy about this and that. I'm starting to have a suspect that he did not know what he was doing. It's not always obvious to me for a very long time, but probably here when it swinged it, just swinged it. I think I'm gonna castle queenside for fun too. Or do we? I mean, both sides seem pretty obviously or safe. Let's go here. Be complete bastard and go here. I've used the word bastard a lot of today. That was not good. Now, can I take back? I'd like to take back that move. Oh, there's actual weakness here. Oh wait, he didn't go there. Nah. I somehow thought like it's so obvious looking move that he would go there. Well, guess it's defended anyway, so that is good. Good, good, good. Well, fuck. I was bamboozled. Luckily, I think we are still winning, but we got bamboozled. I think I win my exchange back, question mark. Nah, not really. Oh, now we win. Here it's still alright, I guess. I have a lot of pawns. Let's take with the queen, right? For fun. Even though it's a opposite colored bishop's endgame. I mean, let's take with the pawn, maybe. Or rook. He wins one pawn, but this is going to go through. I mean, I guess he could sack here. That is true. Simple wins, indeed. I liked. Yeah, I don't think that was the right way to play the Latvian gambit, I think. But I don't know. Usually I end up in a lot of trouble there, because I just swing it on white side, and if they know what they're doing. I remember about like the knight takes here or somehow like that kind of an idea with the knight moves. We're playing Stepanov. Also perfect. Yeah, I don't think it's sound. King's Gambit is barely sound on the white side, and there's just no way Latvian Gambit is actually sound on the black side. But of course, like that's a computer thingy, and sound in a practical game between a bunch of idiots like me, it's completely sound. How do we hold on to our pawn? Play b5. Put this bishop there. Play e6. This goes there, we'll stick the knight there. Just defend everybody very, very well. They're not too worried about life. Can they push? Oh, I'm gonna again mega protecting one square. Mega protection. Only thing I'm a little worried about my mega protection is that if I castle e5 knight here, everybody's coming to say hello. Wonder if we can actually manage to do it. Let's just play b4. I probably give a pawn back somehow. What is a sound gambit with black? Probably like a Benko gambit. There's probably others, but that's probably the most sound gambit there is. Hmm. Alright, let's go full stupid and play f5. Let's go full stupid and play f5, f4. Go for glory here. Meh. It's gonna be spicy anyways. Oh, it takes. Am I missing something? Am I missing something? I'm pretty bad at opening stuff like gambits. I don't play any, so I have no idea usually. I hope we don't run into troubles here. Oh, spicy. We have this covered barely though. Also, it's not even a fork, so I don't know what I'm whining about. I don't know what I'm whining about. Good move? Probably. Probably. I play Stafford. I mean, that is kind of... I don't know if I can say Stafford is sound. What are we gonna do here? Oh no. He did open this up, and now I'm so freaking tempted just to chop, 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 chop. Wonder if it works. And does anybody care if it works? Just go for it. Well, maybe I should have thought about taking here first. Also taking here, just sacking the queen, kind of, but not really. Looks tempting. But probably this way is better, question mark. Yeah. Are we up, down something? Yeah, I'm down up exchange. Pawns are even. We are getting it back here. Probably. Except we are probably getting more. King here. Check is the problem. Can't block, he has to go into a discovery and we get the full rook. Yeah, Stafford is like practically really good. And the Eric Rosen has played it in a classical game sometimes against Masters. I think did he beat a GM with that? In some tournament. I think he did. In an actual classical tournament. Yeah. So if it can't be super stupid if you can beat a GM with your gambit in a classical time control. Alright, so I mean, maybe the top pairings are closed anyways, but no point of starting a new game with 1 minute left. Especially we don't need the points. This guy just decided that I'm gonna take no prisoners and win every game. He's won 14 in a row. And he's probably gonna win No, he's not gonna win this last game. Horrible. I'm unhumbled on playing England in a classical. That was true if I recall correctly. Yeah, probably. What's going on in this game? Why are they not moving? Why is Black running his game down? Or clock down? Tournament, there's 20 seconds on the tournament clock. Why is Black running the clock down? Oh, I don't know. Got a split time win with 40 seconds left. Nice. What the hell are they doing? And why did they not accept the draw? I don't know. Got the last W bell in time. Nice. Yeah, lost to Grels. Otherwise it was a nice tournament. I mean, that's not too bad to lose to a Grels. Can't even see it here if I don't scroll. And I can't scroll further down. So that went well. Did not get relegated or promoted. Which team is from France? Because the chat is full of Frenchmen. I guess this Cardinals elitistes. Cardinals elitistes. Cardinals elitists of Candelior. What kind of a team name is that? That team that smells is the French team. We don't tolerate race towards the frog eaters. To football. I have no idea what they're saying here. Something football. Final game victory against 1947. He is the lowest one I've faced. Nice. Yeah, it's a rough crowd you faced there. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. The first one, and then you won the first one, probably by something. Can look at your game. That did not get counted, but count still counts. All right. So you play the knight of 6, some kind of a, I guess, king's Indian now. It's probably safer to play. I mean, I know that this is also a move, but it's probably safer to play d6 and then castle. Because then you have to remember this stuff if they play the e5, which is probably not the best move for white. I mean, this is fine too, I think. But usually people play this one instead. Alright, so the four pony version can't really push this. I mean, maybe we could somehow push that through, but it is at least covered quite well. So usually the c5 is the designed pawn break here. Because white has a crazy center, so we have to break it somehow. And I think here this turns into some kind of a Benoni kind of stuff. Benoni looking position where white has sneaked the f4 in. Apparently 50-50 goes the games. Yeah, 4 pawns. Well, this is apparently not wrong too. Strong games here. And then you take and at the bd7. I'm a little worried about this, that now white probably could sneak in e5. Ding played that against the rapport in the top games. I won with black in a blitz game against strong opponent in this. Nice. Oh, that is filthy. I mean, we probably, by principle, we have to bang e5 in. Because otherwise white's gonna suffocate us. If white had any glass, they would play g4 here. If white had any glass, they would play g4, out of principle. Still need to take a look on this opening. Yeah. I think you need to, definitely in a King's Indian, you have to, I would say that you have to play either break. In the 4 pawns, I usually the c5 break. In the other ones, maybe e5. We have chess players, we have no class, that is true. Alright, good. And they say, nah, move your stinking knight. So I don't think this works because this is the bishop. Probably should just retreat here and... Oh wait, the rook's hanging too. Oof. Yeah, probably had to play e5 here, so keep the bishop at least at bay. White gets a big center here, but like maybe we could somehow... I mean, this is not really a solid blockade either, because c5 is coming maybe someday. It is pretty hard. We don't have the counterplay with f5 coming. So are we supposed to take here or are we supposed to take here? I feel like maybe this one. Because of practical chances somehow. Okay, the bishop is gonna be okay. But at least we got something out of the exchange. Like maybe the bishop lives here. Or the pawn here. Like some kind of annoyance there. And we are trying to take here and... can we trade the queens here? Computer says no. Wait. Oh, we are better here if they let us take that way. White's not supposed to save the bishop, they're supposed to give the bishop back. Alright, that's weird. That's more the compensation than I thought. Like we are just here, we are just super a lot better. I mean, can this be so strong that white black's just winning here? Being down exchange. I mean, of course, black also has few pawns for the exchange, so... And maybe this guy leaves. Weird. I mean, we are also maybe trading c2 at some point and going for the rook. I could throw the arrow there. It can't go there. And trading stuff if they not trade. Apparently the problem here is that now white gets somehow nice central pawns here. And yeah, we have actually, yeah, the problem is probably that just undermines our knight's defense too. For some reason they took the wrong way around, but apparently that doesn't matter. Computer doesn't care at all. Is that the wrong way to take it though? No. Doesn't computer says, nah, doesn't matter. To me it looks like you're supposed to take this way. Yikes. Probably here and there and something. Maybe a pawn. Also a pawn. Yeah, maybe here I'll open this up and this is still weak, and if they take here then they take there. I don't know if we can take though. because then this becomes a problem. Oh, wait, not that far. Well, I don't know. This seems like a huge tactical mess, though. If the pawns leave, then you're in trouble, but... And this is questionable if it's takeable. Because checks. The king is a little bit trouble in the corner. The knight covers this. So I think it's not takeable. So check is better. And suddenly it goes from not taking the free piece here is that you take back, and now you're somehow better again. I mean, this knight is kind of maybe stranded there. The bishop is hanging. The rook's maybe someday hanging too. Can we take? We can maybe take and block. Yep. Now we are just up a pawn. Good move, get out of pin. And running. Right, this is their counterplay, but that's slower than this guy. I think. Oh wait, somehow, sorry, I got sidetracked to some line. I got sidetracked to a line. This is not how the game went. So we are just in time to stop the pawn. And win a piece too. Can they take here? The idea that either one takes, we just promote. Apparently you're fine if you take this one instead. And then take this and then take this, and it's a draw. Well, not a draw, but equal queen endgame. Now at least you keep your pieces. Maybe threaten something. Ouch. They forgot the back rank. Horrible. He was down to 5 seconds. Yep. Well, that will do it. Nice win. Plus 70 points. Not bad. Yeah, indeed. Queen F1. True. It was not made yet. Taking a look at this. Yeah, I remember. I mean, against the 4 pawns, yeah, it's always c5, I think, but against the other Queen's Indians, I think you can choose which way you go. c5 always takes it into a more Benoni-like, as e5 is more of a actual King's Indian. Like if they play the normal stuff here. This is probably the main line, then you can play e5. And they play this, and then you can... Well, the point is that your pawns are pointing this way, and your counterplay is gonna be on pushing the f5 eventually. I mean, computer or the database shows that the main lines are somehow like first we try to slow the white queen side a little bit down first, and then probably go for the counterplay. Indian defense is my favorite reply to d4. There's a lot of them, Indians. Like you can play the Nimzos or the Queen's Indians or the King's Indians or the Pogo Indians. And is there other Indians? Probably. Old Indian, something. I mean, I feel like old Indian often turns into a King's Indian anyways. Anyways, nice win. All right, anybody else with the game they wanna check out? Can you check my game against Lionel? All right, Lionel Yossarian. Wow, where's Yossarian? What's the guy in the Catch-22 called Yossarian? Probably not spelled with J though. Not really interesting, but none of mine were today. Lol. We'll see. Opponent plays G3 and never read Catch-22. Oh, you should. That book is great. I mean, I should probably reread it. Like, I read it like, I don't know, 20 years ago. Barely remember. I just remember liking it a lot, but barely remember what happens there. It was pretty absurd. I don't know what it means. I always hear people using that phrase, but I don't know what it means. You should read the book. I mean, that's definitely one of those books that's not worth, or not waste of time to read. All right, so I mean, we can take either way. It seems like a little too easy way to give up the bishop there for white. And we're probably in time to address our issues, unless the queen coming here is gonna be a problem. But c6 should be fine. Oh no, we're going to go for a dirty. I can't read tonight, my light bulb broke. Ay, ay, ay. Ouch. Poor Lionel, this seems like bullying. This isn't the game. You know another game? It's a cool game though. Oh, you had another game against Lionel. Okay, let's check that out. Somehow he has gone from 1300 to 1400 during the tournament. It's kind of similar structure though. Not sure about pushing that so fast. And then trading off too. check, go here. Probably not worth that. Do we really want to let them double our pawn like that? Okay, now it might actually work, because the bishop is here too. Unless they somehow can defend with the knight. Block this and that. It's talking about this check. I guess they could go back with the bishop too. Well, yeah, then it doesn't work at all. Yikes. Never mind. Also, I mean, maybe they're fine here by this move. Like, oh no, my rook. Oh no, your rook. I wanted to give him a chance. That's very sporting of you. Well, this is two very ugly pawn structures. So who's gonna come out top? I guess yours is a little better since they are on a closed file and their double pawn is on an open file, so you have an easier time attacking these weaknesses than they have this weakness. Oh, free pawn. You don't take it. Alright, thanks for playing Hundusam, and thanks for the subscription. But you have a good one. Your pieces are fine. Nice knight. You know, the knight is a bit questionable in a way that where is it gonna escape though? Because it can't go here, 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 here. If they would do something like rook c8. I mean, we can probably take here. If they take with the pawn, then we take their knight. And if they take with the king, then, well, same thing. And if they take with the knight, then at least our knight escapes too. So maybe it's just about saving the thing. Oh, this is also good. Nice. I guess they could just about survive this because the king defends their knight. And then this might actually be in trouble here. Alright, so you bring the knight bishop here. I could go here. Or they... Oh wait, this is not a good move because we can take the piece and defend our piece. Oops, nice. Free our knight. Be a piece up. Oh, now we're up a rook too. I mean, they have a nice pawn structure here, but a rook's a rook though. I broke him. It's very unfair. This is probably a good move. Oh wait, that's hanging too. Never mind. I expected them to defend the pawn. But then probably this too. I don't know, it's in our interest to let them block go in. It's like catch 22. It's now throwing logic out of the window. Catch 22 is more like a you're screwed if you do, you're screwed if you don't. Usually some kind of absurd choice. Cat's 23, indeed. Hello, Lennox. Go for checkmate. Alright, so you're just gonna take all his ponies. Very mean. Trade the rooks. I was worried that it might be stalemate, but no. Alright, you didn't punish them too much. This also wasn't the game. Oh my god. I must have played them 3 times. How can you play same game 3 times in a tournament? Let's look at the 3rd time. I'm sorry for Lionel if he ever watches this video. I'm sorry. Or is this the same game? Yeah, that is probably not defended though, because this guy's pinned. They could have sniped the pawn. It's probably better to play c6, which is always a good move against the bishop anyways. This is like a reverse birch. I think I don't know if I remember to say hello Lablagam, but let's give Lablagam a shout out. I did kind of see you sneak in earlier. I think. We have a hanging pawn here, which is sad. And they should definitely give us a check out of spite. Alright, counter pawn. Saying, no, you can't castle. Alright, there is always some kind of tries to trap the bishop there. That takes care of that. This I don't know if you're supposed to take it. Because you do open them some counterplay. I think we had to go here, because this does not work, right? They can take here, and we can't take back because of the side pin. Follow Chestnut. Are you playing yours anytime soon? Probably not today, but hello. Usually I always promise to stream other days than Monday, but never do. Maybe on this weekend play the viewers. Like to give him chances. That is polite. Alright, big threats, big threats. I mean, technically this kind of holds. Can still stop the threats, but we do lose the piece. Okay, we have to be very certain we are gonna end up in a mate there. Yeah, use a bad habit. Don't give him any chances. What happens if they go here? And you take here and they go here? Because this guy defends backwards. You can check here, you can check here. But it's what Jesus would have done. That is probably true. Like maybe you have to take perpetual here because we can't stop the mate. Right? Now we might get into a trouble here soon. I take pawn. Maybe I don't know if we can get this guy here. Probably not. This they can't play here because of the pin. Horrible, horrible. Pawn, pawn, pawn. Check. Queen trade. Another end game. Learner should stick to football. Don't be mean. He has to think about the career after the football. He's trying, he's trying. Bang! Checkmate. Alright, so you bullied this poor guy 3 times in a tournament. That's horrible. I wanted to mate him with rook on f4. You played him once, twice, 3 times. Horrible. That's 3 points for the team. It doesn't matter how I accumulate them. Indeed. Alright, anybody else with the game? Thank you for the review. Well, not sure I can count this as a review. But I'll do what I can. Best of my abilities. Usually I just click the button forward and say, seems to be some kind of a chess move. Interesting. This seems to be some kind of a chess move. Interesting. Oh, the engine helps. Indeed. It sees what we don't. It's too strong. Alright. Guess we call it a night. We're gonna raid. I don't know. I tried Reznov. He's not really playing chess. But anyways, thank you. Appreciate it, everybody. And thank you for playing. Next stream someday. Probably next Monday at latest.